Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Krompiatek from Coley at Canisius College. In this video we will cover how to use the Dropbox Editor Screen in D2L. This screen provides all of the options you might need for your Dropbox on one screen. To create a Dropbox, go to the Dropbox tab in D2L, and then from there click on the New Folder button in the upper left. Let's take a look at the Dropbox Editor Screen. It is broken into two columns. The left column is the Dropbox information column, which allows you to set the name of the Dropbox, score, due date, and instructions. The right column is the Dropbox options column. This column includes options for restrictions, what D2L should do upon student submissions, options on evaluation and feedback, and more. We will only focus on start and end dates, briefly look at the submission and completion drop-down menu, and give an overview of the evaluation and feedback. The first thing that we will want to do is name the Dropbox. I'll call mine Demo Dropbox 1. Next, we can set the grade. When I click on Ungraded, a couple of things happen. The first is that where it said Ungraded, I now have an empty box, to the right of which says Points. I can type in how many points I want this assignment to be graded out of. I'll put 20 in. The second thing that happened is now I have this drop-down menu that says In Grades. When I click on that, I have a few options, and I'll briefly go through each of them. In Grades. This is the default option, and when you click Save at the bottom of the screen, it will automatically create a new grade item in your D2L gradebook with the same name as the Dropbox. So for example, the grade item in the gradebook will be Demo Dropbox 01. Choose From Grades. This will let you choose an existing grade item from your gradebook. Remove From Grades. You can still give a score for this Dropbox, but it will not be added to the gradebook. And Reset to Ungraded. This will reset it so that there is no grade attached to the Dropbox. I'll leave mine so that it is in Grades, and will automatically create a grade item for me in my gradebook. Next is the due date. When you click on it, you get a calendar pop-up that lets you specify a date that the Dropbox needs to be done by. Note that due dates do not close the Dropbox at the specified time. Due dates provide students with a notification for when the Dropbox is due. 11:59 p.m. is fine. And finally, we have the instructions. You can type your instructions here or choose one of these options below, including upload a document, linking to a file or existing activity, a Google Drive, or making an audio or a video recording of the instructions. Next, let's take a look at the Dropbox options column on the right. We'll first look at the availability, dates, and conditions drop-down menu. When I click on this menu, it drops a list of options. I can set the start and end dates for the Dropbox here. These dates will stop the student from accessing the Dropbox before or after the specified dates, respectively. I'll quickly add those dates now. The options for release conditions and special access are located here as well. We've already discussed these options in previous videos, and the links to these videos will be provided in the description below. I'll quickly zip up the availability dates and conditions so that we can look at submission and completion. Here you can choose the type of assignment. An individual assignment leaves it as a typical Dropbox. Each student must submit a file to the Dropbox. Group assignment will make it so that only one person from each group needs to upload a file to the Dropbox. All members of the group will be credited with the upload. This option requires that you have set up groups in your D2L course. A video link to groups in D2L will be provided in the description below. There are other options here as well that you are encouraged to explore, like submission type, files allowed, submissions, and notification email. Finally, we will look at evaluation and feedback. Here you can add your rubric to the Dropbox and also turn it into your Dropbox. We've already covered rubrics in a separate video, so that will also be a link in the description below. If you're still working on your Dropbox, you can turn the visibility off here. And then when you're done with your Dropbox completely, click on Save and Close in the bottom left. Your Dropbox will appear in the Dropbox list here, and you'll also get this little symbol if you've attached it to your gradebook. That's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at helpdesk@canisius.edu. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day.